Welcome back. We are at round 8 quarterfinals. So the first matchup is Husky versus issa. By the way, issa is streaming his own POV if you want to check it out. It's in the share your video and the stream channel in Discord server. He's got a snake profile picture there. I don't have a co-caster just yet. Hopefully one of them could join me this evening. It would be nice. So a little bit update on the schedule we have. I totally forgot that James and Bergenheiser got their schedule tonight as well instead of Sunday, so that's pretty nice. We're gonna cast another 4 matches tonight, so that is a lot of work. 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Every hour we have a matchup. Hopefully the games will be within 1 hour each. I don't know. If any game lasts more than 30 minutes, this is gonna be a very long night. Alright, so let's check out the game. We have French versus Abbasid. Spawning on the left side is the blue player. He is a snake. French player. He's playing French. And he canceled his house, built in a new location. And on the right side, it is the opposite player, Husky6468. Yeah, and he's in red color. We are casting live right now. Oh, let me just add the player name. So I need to adjust the overlay a little bit. They do look a little bit awkward. Players Husky versus is a snake. Excellent. Okay. His camera movement is very fast. He has 2 scouts. Is that double scout? Okay, both are scouting. The free camera. Give me the reveal map all. Abbasid is getting economic win. What does it do? It's actually a good opportunity for me to learn the civ that I don't play at. So you can study fresh food stuff, agriculture, improved processing. Okay, I don't know what they mean. It's okay, that is a lot of sheep. This guy is rich. School of Cavalry is down, on the way. A lot of sheep here. There's another scout. Double scout though, not too many sheep, but yeah, it is better than his opponent, I think. Yeah, because that is a lot of sheep. It is a fact, and I love speaking the fact. And in early game, the only thing that stands out is the sheep. The only talking point is sheep. For easy second TC, fresh foodstuffs. Oh yeah, that is good stuff. That is a great upgrade. That's why a lot of opposite players go super greedy. Some go for triple TC. Yep. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun matchup. One of them is going for a wall, so Husky wants to play macro. He has the advantage in macro because he can build cheaper workers, build cheaper villagers, so he has to protect himself well. And he's a snake, like a snake, he has to attack. He has to build knights. Come on, build knights, not a chivalry. Build knights, please. First build knights, and then build chivalry. Husky is walling off entirely. He's trying to wall himself completely. I've seen a lot of opposite player walling themselves off very early, completely, especially against French. Yeah, it's a bit of an investment. You know, the wall is not free, and the area he's walling is pretty huge. Yep. Scouts are seeing each other. French is putting down archery range. This part though, he has to go a little bit to the top. Can build a wall to the TC, is to go around TC. Let's see how he finished the wall. And let's see if the French can manage to sneak in some knights. He has a knights, but he's not moving out. When you get your knights out, you want to move out as fast as possible. The first moment the knight pops out, you send it across the map. And also, you should always get the knight first, and then get upgrade later at some point. Not straight into the upgrade. Because you want to do damage, you want to harass as early as possible. Imagine if he built a knight straight away, the knight would have already arrived here long ago. A minute ago, and would have killed like 1 or 2 workers. But issa snek is just camping at home. Probably gonna build more knights and more archers and go for a push. He already has the blacksmith, which is very nice because he gets French gets melee weapon upgrade for free. As soon as you get blacksmith, you can get the upgrade instantly. And yeah, this is quite a big territory to protect. Like, I would love to see a smaller wall. I'm no expert with opposite civ, so but I feel like this is too much land to protect, to try to protect. Especially there's not much here. It's just the gold here, the stone here, not much resource here anyway. Alright, we see a little bit moving out from the French player finally. Love to see the action. There are 2 knights with 2 archers. And I don't know if he knew that the wall is not complete here. But there's a TC. There's no way he can. I mean, the knights can go through, get past the TC, but the archers definitely cannot. Archers would have to stay outside. He's already going for the farm. That's very early farm. That's a pretty big investment for any civ other than English. English gets very cheap farm, so English can generally afford to get early farms. But other civs, it's pretty costly. So generally, you want to get the free food on the map. You want to get a berry. You want to get ideally the deer hunt. And then after all those options are exhausted, then you get farms. Alright, so he's going for a tiny little bit contain here. Just placing his units strategically around the opposite base to spot the opposite movement. Some in the stealth forest. So he didn't finish this wall. I guess Husky doesn't plan to finish this wall. because he knows that there's a TC here anyway. And yeah, he has double TC, so this is the second TC right here. Double firepower. Okay, he's walling off completely now. So in a bit we can check at 10 minutes mark. Let's see the worker count comparison and see who's got more workers, because French also has very bonus in worker production. French can build worker faster than normal Civ without any upgrades. Alright, the French is working on the wooden palisade. Let's check out the worker count. Husky, the opposite player, has 32 workers. He can produce worker pretty fast. And is Snake building 30? He has 34 workers. He doesn't have a second TC, but he does have enough stone to build a second TC though. Just need the wood. He doesn't have wood. It's very low on wood. That's the thing with the farm. You're investing wood into farms. Yeah. Husky is getting a lot of stone, so he could go for another TC if he's greedy. Let's see if he's gonna be greedy. Normally you want to pull these workers off of stone after a while. Once you get your second TC, you don't need a stone for quite a while, because you can only build castle, keep in castle age. So yeah, he's banking up a lot of stone. He could have, yeah, he sent those villagers to mine gold now. Yeah, it's a better allocation of his worker. Okay, so French is keeping on the pressure. More knights are coming in. 7 knights in total. A handful of just 4 spearmen driving the knights away. That definitely is a snake should focus down the spearmen with his archers, and the knights can just work on the wooden palisade. There's no problem for him. Doesn't have to run away, really, because those archers, they're gonna kill those spearmen so fast. Let's see the interaction here. I'm a little bit worried about Husky. Yeah, he needs to build some more units here. Some archers is nice to shoot back at those French archers. Getting some free shots on the knights are also very nice. What's happening here? Oh, he's going for a dedicated ram rush. A mini push. He's gonna commit all his wood in this push instead of getting TC. So one of them is getting very aggressive, and the other one is going for, you know, more macro build. Oh my god, indeed, another TC. So he will have 3 TC after this. Kind of a greedy build, but I would say why not? I like this. I like this greedy build. And the thing is, as long as you build enough archers and spearmen, if you build enough archers to target down French archers, then your spearmen just go uncontested. Spearmen can just kill all the knights. So yeah, he's sending his units out though. I'm not sure about that. They're gonna get caught. That is a bad idea. Oh my god, Husky, you're throwing your units. Run away. You need to build a gate here somewhere. Maybe you can cancel his wall, cancel your own wall, and just run back. You're throwing your units away. The palisade is going to go down here, and the French will be able to get into the Abbasid base. Let's see if the Abbasid is able to defend that. The third TC is halfway done. How many workers on it? Only 1 worker on it, so it's very slow. I'd love to see him putting more workers on it, because the TC can also function as a defensive structure to shoot back at the enemies with arrows if you garrison them. So knights are in. They're working on these barracks. They're pretty tanky. They don't care much about the tower arrow. As long as they don't run into the spearmen, they're all good. The ram took down that outpost and continued to work on that barracks. So Abbasid is going to lose that barracks, forward barracks. He definitely needs, yeah, he needs more barracks behind his base, safer position. Issa Snake has 40 workers. Husky has 51. Does have an advantage, but it also looks a little bit dangerous for him because Issa Snake is just so intimidating with his big army here. Look at the standoff here. Issa Snake left his ram alone, so that is going to go down to the villagers. That's a big threat from Issa Snake. It's been defused, but he's going for another ram. That's how you do it. That's how you play aggressive. You got to put on relentless aggression, non-stop pressuring your opponents until they break. And you have to macro up behind this yourself. He's getting 900 stone. That is a lot of stone. I wonder what he's gonna do with those stones. One of them is aging up. I assume it is Husky, right? Yeah. He's getting culture win. What does that do? Okay, I have no idea what they do. This spearman, they're testing the water. What happened to the other spearmen? The small troop over here. Preservation of knowledge gives 30% off all tech upgrades. That's great. This is a big push though. How many knights do we have here? 70 knights, 16 archers. Archers, yeah, I think the archer count is a little bit too high for Husky to defend here. Oh, he does have a monk now. That's, oh my god. The big shot on the archers, that's really nice. That's one way to come back in this game. To hold this, yeah. Issa Snake definitely needs to spread out his units, especially the archers, not to clump up like that. He's gonna, oh, okay, he's getting nasty shots, nasty shots. Need to snipe down that monk now and just pull back his knights. Let the archers do the work against the spearman, and then he can push forward again with the knights. But I guess he just have too, he just has too big a number. Too many knights. Knights are really strong. And at this point, he can just continuously rallying his units across the map, and obviously it's gonna be on the back foot. But can't really say that Abbasid is dead yet. I've played so many games against Abbasid that I kind of killed a lot of building their base, and still they came back from behind all those aggression. So Abbasid mysteriously is very resilient. So we'll see if they can, if Husky can come back with this, especially when they don't need a siege workshop to build siege weapons. So it's very advantageous to them. Mangonel is coming again. It's a very good unit to deal with all those archers. And remember, once he kills all the French archers, he can just kill the knights with the spearmen easily. China gets astronomical clock tower for Castle Age. Yes. Yeah, that is OP. That is really OP. Ooh. It's focusing down the archers a little bit too forward. You need some units to protect this mountain now. Is he gonna get this? Nope, it's not. Yeah. Yeah, just pull away. The sacrifice will be too large if you dive on those, dive on the Mangonel. A lot of workers finished repaired the second TC there. Repair or rebuild? It's not the landmark, so probably it's rebuilt, right? French keeps pushing forward. Knights coming in, kill some villagers. The spearmen scrambling, trying to go back. They're a little bit in disarray. trying to find knights to defend. The Mangonel is under siege here. Mangonel is gonna go down to those knights. They have no protection from the spearmen whatsoever. So yeah, it's looking really dire for Husky in this game. He still has 3 TCs, but in this kind of panicky situation, usually a player will forget to build worker, or just doesn't have the resource to build worker. So it's kind of pointless to have so many TC. Yeah. And TC arrows are kind of weak against knights, so sadly it is pretty difficult to come back after this, but we'll see. French is still looking strong with still a lot of knights standing. Six knights. They can just pick off whatever units is coming out of the barracks one by one. And more French units are streaming. Yeah. I don't think Husky can come back from this, unfortunately, and GG is called. Very well executed ram push. Well played. That's the first game. I think there will be a second game. Should be best of 3. Let me check the players. Yes, they're in game again. Let's jump straight into the second game. Oh, the game is no longer available for some reason. Maybe that's the same game they just left. Okay, so we'll wait for the second game to start. This is the second game. Oh wait, my game just crashed. What? This is the first time happening. Alright, let me just load back into the game. So this is the second game. Looks like Husky is gonna give it another try with the upper seat. While issa is gonna go for HRE for a change. Alright, so we loaded in the game. So on the left side, bottom left, is the blue player issa. This time he chose to play HRE. So we're gonna see a different play style now. Is he going to do a timing push like he did with French last game? Or is he gonna go for something different? And top right, it is the red player Husky, and he's still playing Abbasid this game. And let's see if he's gonna do anything different. Is he gonna go super ultra greedy like last game? Abbasid is his favorite. Nice. What was the last map? I don't remember. Was it Dry Arabia? Because it was very wide open map. So that was probably not that great for turtle, you know, sit back and booming civ. That was probably better for the, you know, rushing and pushing civs, aggressive civs. This map, still kind of, yeah, it's still wide open. It's not, let me check what it's high view. So basically you get a lot of stealth forest, but the terrain is basically flat, just like Dry Arabia. So yeah, they chose to play on very wide open maps. And that is not a lot of sheep, unfortunately. But we can take a look at their base. Oh, that is a lot of sheep. Not much sheep for Husky. Where's his sheep? Doesn't have sheep. One scout, one villager. Oh, he's sending one villager across the map. Oh, we're seeing something cheeky. He has 2 scouts. HRE also has 2 scouts on the map. He's sending the villager across the map. He's gonna go for a proxy. Oh, outpost in the middle of the map. Interesting choice. Is there any bonus for the opposite outpost? Building within influence gain plus plus 5 fire armor. It's not within the influence though, it's far from his base. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, Aachen Chapel, the standard play. Getting his economic win. So with this outpost, he gets a pretty good vision here. So maybe one of the reasons he gets this outpost might be the fact that there are a lot of stealth forests on this map. So your vision's kind of obstructed with your regular units. So outpost can help a lot in on this map. Still no prelate from the HRE player. So this is another, I guess, typical mistake that you should build. The first unit you build from TC should be a prelate. Wait, where did he get a prelate? Maybe I have mistaken. I didn't see it. But anyway, he's got a prelate in his Untitled Chapter now, so he's got a bonus on all the workers around. That's very nice. Getting 40%. 40% faster gathering rate. That's pretty cool. It was on food fields. Totally didn't see it. It's probably blocked by the villagers and TC. Neither of them are going for the stone yet. Okay, never mind. Husky is mining stone very slowly with the one villager on it. He's aging up to the second age as well, just now. One spearman in the outpost in front, and one spearman on the side of the HRE base. What could he be doing here though? There's an outpost coming up very soon next to the gold mine from HRE, so he's gonna be able to defend whatever Spearman can do. Spearman cannot harass this gold mine at all because he's gonna go down to this outpost very quickly. Yeah, he moved in a little bit too late, I think. Can he kill one? He can't. Yeah, we're just gonna run away. The outpost is not finished. Oh, he got shot at by the TC. It's a little bit unfortunate. He ran just a tiny little bit too close to the TC. So now his HP is a little bit low. That gives more leverage to the HRE player to shut down this a little bit of aggression. You can just pull a few workers to finish this outpost. It's not far from being done. Yeah, just pull some workers, finish it, and that's it. So we decided to just straight up attack this the scout as well as the spearman. Oh, he actually killed the spearman. Okay. Something else. Oh no. Husky is rallying his spearman straight across the map, which means he's gonna go past that TC too closely. And he's gonna lose that spearman for free here. Scouts did manage to escape, and the HRE scout came to the opposite base, harassing the gold miners. Gold miners could fight back a little bit if they do animation cancelling. They could give it a little bit fight. Spearman is still rallying across the map. They're both doing some scout harass. It's very micro-intensive play. But the tower is finished. You know, the scout unfortunately fell. Golden Age Tier 1 activated. Amazing. What does it mean? I have no idea. Argentum, welcome to the stream. Killed sheep. Oh yeah, he has sheep here. Could get those sheep. If he has a scout, you could get the sheep to take over the sheep. Husky is not reacting to this actually. He's not reacting to this at all. Because there's some action happening in the middle of the map. Some early men-at-arm from HRE. They're really powerful. They're much better than spearmen. So yeah, it's gonna be difficult for Abbasid to defend this. He needs more units here. But it's nice to have an outpost here. Getting some free shot on those men-at-arm here. But still, his gold. He's losing gold miners. He's not reacting to this like, at all. So the one single scout is killing two gold miners. Okay, the HRE men-at-arm are working on this outpost. Eventually, it's gonna bring it down. Actually, you can see how slowly the outpost is gonna damage these men-at-arm because they have so much armor. They have so much health. That's 3 armor against the ranged. It's pretty good. And yeah, the scout has killed 2 villagers, which should not happen because scouts have very low attack speed and low attack damage output. So generally, you should be able to pull away from a scout attack. But he's in a little bit of disarray here, under pressure. Yeah, sending some. Just sent 2 spearmen here and hotkey the majority of units to defend the front, to defend your berry mill. So definitely need to split your units instead of sending them all in one direction. So here HRE is working, is trying to destroy this mill. This mill is kind of a little bit too adventurous, a little bit too forward. You can see that he has a deer in the back. I'm sure he has other resources in the back as well, as a berry in the back. He didn't even finish this berry, so that was a little bit too bold, too greedy here. That mill is eventually gonna go down, burn down. Men-at-arm turning back, running away because they're a little bit low. 2 of them are a little bit low on health, so it's better if for them to just regroup and come back stronger. Spearmen, though the number is pretty big, 12 spearmen, but they're not gonna be able to defeat this. 9 men-at-arm will definitely defeat 12 spearmen. His Husky actually is going around. He's trying to find a different angle, which is smart. We'll see if we can find something. Maybe this deer hunt. This spot is unprotected by issa snake, so he could potentially do some damage and even up the game here. Let's check the worker count. Husky, yeah, Husky has 24 workers. Oh, this is a little bit harassed. Too close to the TC again. issa snake has 29 workers, so both on relatively low worker counts. A lot of military interaction here, a lot of fights. There's a house very vulnerable here, singled out. There's no protection here. He can kill this house. I don't know. Yeah, he saw this. This is very good targeting. He can kill a lot of villagers here. Nice spot here. 2 are gonna go down. 3, 4, 5, 6. All the villagers are actually gonna go down because he HRE decided to fight with the villagers instead of running away. So yeah, all the villagers went down to the 12 spearmen. Really good trade, for really good attack by Husky. Now all he needs to do is to just run around the map and run back home to safety. Do not ever engage those men-at-arm because they're so strong. Let's look at this engagement. Abbasid has the 100% spearman range attack range upgrade. So eventually they're gonna be pretty okay, but in early stage still it's a little bit tough. Yeah, men-at-arm can handle them pretty easily. Yeah, just run away with as little damage, as little loss as possible. Preserve your power. Keep your army alive. That's what matters more. At this stage, he has 4 barracks. He's building 4 spearmen at once. I'd love to see him aging up to the next stage. Upgrade wise, HRE is getting range armor not range armor, melee armor upgrades. And Husky, what kind of upgrade does he have? He already has melee armor upgrade. It's already finished. Okay, this is 2 control groups of spearmen going towards the same direction. They're gonna regroup together, I guess. Going for attack. I'm not sure about this. What is his end goal here? Maybe he's gonna build ram, try to siege his opponent. But I would think twice before attacking into HRE men at arm. Look at this. 120 health. Spearmen 90 health. They have 4 armors. Spearmen have 1 armor against melee. And men at arm have 11 damage. Spearmen 8. So basically men at arm are winning in every regard. He's going back home. He's going back home. He's getting that deer. That's very nice. Getting a berry at the same time. So I think he's gonna go for next age very soon because the rapid food expansion here doesn't have many wood mining. Let's see the HRE player. He's eco. He's already transitioning into farm. Some spotting units on the side, very nice. Good play there. I'd love to see more prelates though. He has only 1 prelate in this Aachen chapel. I'd love to see like at least 2 more. Can put 1 here to boost the food economy, put 1 here, boost this economy. Doesn't have much on gold either. So it's actually aging up right now as we're speaking. That's very nice. So he is going to be able to grab some relics on the map. 1, 2 on his side, 3, 4, and kind of in the middle of the map. Husky is very smart. Is protecting the relic. He knows that his opponent is probably gonna age up very soon. And where is the other relic we have? 5 relics. 1, 2, 3, 4. I cannot find it. Maybe it's taken? No way. Oh well. Spearmen running around. Where are they running to? What's happening? Was there an attack or raid? Why are they migrating? Maybe he thought he had enough food. He just needs more gold, I guess. Could be. Yeah. Okay, so HRE is going into age 3, the castle age. This is where the HRE is gonna shine even more with their relics, with their powerful units and upgrades. There's a very nice unit placement here, everywhere around his base. He's got units to guard his territory. Smart play here. And he's grabbing the relics. 1, 2, I think he grabbed 2, right? 3, 1, 2. There was another one here, probably 3. Yeah, he grabbed 3 already. Wow, that's instantly 900 gold income per minute. And if he builds, doesn't even need to build a monastery. He can place the 4th relic into this outpost, and that will generate the same amount of gold as a monastery. Okay, so what's the game plan from Husky here? He's a little bit behind. He is he's not aging up. He is aging up. Okay, it's like 70% done. So he's gonna catch up in that regard. Let's see the worker difference. Husky has 38 workers, so this time he's not going greedy like last game. 3 TC wall off. This time he just stick on 1. Oh my god, what is this? This is nasty. This time he's going for a safer build. 35, 36 workers versus Husky 38. So Husky has a tiny slight lead in worker count, but it's not gonna make a huge difference. Plus HRE will have the relics boosting his economy, so actually Husky is behind economic wise. But the real threat here is this push with the men at arm with double rams. They're gonna do terrible damage because what does the opposite have? Just spearmen, and they are running towards the opposite direction. It doesn't know yet. This is a very sneaky attack here. It's coming in for that mining camp. It's kind of worthless target. Yeah, he retargeted. Going deeper into Husky's base. Definitely need to work on those more valuable targets like barracks and second TC. It doesn't have a second TC, but yeah, barracks can work on barracks, and the men at arms can just chop down all those villagers. Where are the men at arms? Where did they go? Didn't pay attention. Oh, they're inside. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Men at arms are inside. This could be a bait. So when the villagers come here to try to torch the rams, that's the moment. Oh, he got out a little bit early. He should have waited just a little bit longer. could have caught the villagers off guard. But yeah, that's very smart. So he basically defend himself, from those crossbow shots. Because crossbow do a lot of damage to men at arm, to heavy armored units. So yeah, it's very, very smart by him to protect his men at arm that way. Now he's chasing down those crossbowmen. Crossbowmen, not a huge number, but still, it is a threat to those men at arm. Definitely needs to kite a little bit. If he can micro very well, we can still see a little bit hope for the opposite. But the men at arm are on top of those crossbowmen. A lot of them are falling, and the AI pathing can be a little bit buggy. Sometimes you want them to go left, sometimes they have to go around. So yeah, he's in a kind of a tough situation here, but issa Snake doesn't want to waste all his energy on those crossbowmen. He wants to take down this TC, but he's a little bit distracted. He's indecisive. He doesn't know where to go. He has to pull back because he's losing too many men at arm to those crossbowmen. Crossbowmen really good against heavy armor units, and HRE is building a new ram, and that will have to be the solution. If he wants to take down the landmarks, he has to build rams. He can't just use pure men at arm because they will fall to crossbowmen so fast. Alright, he's building more rams. I'd love to see more units coming for from issa Snake. Okay, chasing down the crossbowman. Yeah, pull away. He'll maybe use the spearman as meat shield a little bit. Yeah, those crossbowmen are very, very low on health. It's very dangerous for Husky here. I'm kind of worried for Husky. Can he defend this? Yeah, as long as he can block the men at arm, if the men at arm can't get close to the crossbowman, he will get a very favorable trade here. And indeed, he killed all those men at arm in front. Very nice. And the rest of the men at arms, I don't know. Are they gonna be a threat still? HRE definitely needs more reinforcement. Look at the amount of gold HRE gets. This is really nasty. Look at this, 2,300 gold. He can buy whatever he wants. He can build 50 men at arm instantly. Yeah. Trebuchet is working on the buildings. Trebuchet is not a great siege unit. The game is a little bit ahead. Yeah, just a tiny little bit, I think. Trebuchets are not that great. They're expensive. They're slow. They attack slow. They move slow. They're overall pretty terrible. Unless you have to break out. You kind of don't want to build trebuchet. Look across your whole map. What happened across the whole map? Okay, so Husky is going for a counter attack here. Yeah, actually the HRE ran out of steam a little bit. You can predict future, of course you do. Okay. HRE has this huge amount of gold. He should have built a barracks much earlier, and his economy is not very balanced. He doesn't have food. Definitely should buy some food. The crossbowmen are really, really good. Let's see the crossbowmen. The damage, 13 damage, plus 9 versus heavy, so it's 22 versus heavy versus heavy units. It is a lot of damage, and the big mistake is that he's still building barracks in front of his base. He definitely should build those barracks behind his base so that they don't come under siege here. They're gonna fall right away, so he cannot produce any more units. That's a big mistake here. Yeah. What he needs is archers. Archers to counter. Archers actually counter both here. Archer counters crossbowmen as well as spearmen, and this men at arm can just get closer, get close to the spearman army there. I mean, HRE does have a massive amount of gold income, but in the end, maybe it just doesn't matter that much anymore. You really have to balance your economy. Does he have a market? He doesn't even have a market. That's why he's banking up so much gold. Look at this. He has 4,800 gold, almost 5,000 gold. Yeah, he cannot spend those gold because he doesn't have wood. Doesn't have food. Started his farm a little bit too late. These units are gonna kill so many stuff. Brad, there's no command. You can find my Reddit post, or you can go to the Discord. Are you in my Discord server? Sidestorm. Let me grab a link. Let me just post the link in the chat here. That's the bracket for you. Alright, so Husky is turning this game around. That's the resilience of opposite race Civ. They just never die. Amazing. They're so strong behind it. And yeah, it turned out that not building 3TC, not building second TC that early, or not walling off completely was pretty good choice for him. Worked out pretty well for him here. Managed to counter attack and overwhelm the HRE player here. Because HRE player looked really good for a moment earlier. Oh, look at this. The Mangonels are out for HRE. But can he defend those Mangonels? HRE is taking all the secret sites. Getting more and more gold income. This is getting really chaotic. A lot of things happening everywhere. Husky is gonna focus down the Mangonel. Is not gonna get it. Oh, maybe he will. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. He's gonna sacrifice a few men at arm of his own and get that. And still, Husky is in the lead, military-wise. Looking pretty good for him. He can do a lot of damage. Just deny the economy and kill the villagers. Camp outside the HRE's base and waits eventually when he gets enough siege engines, siege weapons. He can push in for the kill. So yeah, it's looking really good for Husky right now. I didn't expect this, because for a moment it looked really good for the HRE. Look all the buildings the HRE burned down. The scar of war. Thank you, Brad. Thank you. Glad that you enjoy. Alright, so HRE is gonna defend this with Mangonels. Right now, the opposite player doesn't have a direct answer to those Mangonels. He either have to build the Sprinkles, or he need to build an overwhelming army, maybe some horsemen. But that is four Mangonels is very difficult to deal with. One single man at arm is still working at the villagers near the TC, just completely ignoring the arrow shots from the HRE TC. What a hero! But yeah, I think this attack is completely repelled, but at what cost? Right now, it's looking, I don't know. Everything is in ruin, but he did come back. He did defend it. I would love to see a market from an HRE player so he can spend his gold. Look at the gold. He has 7,000 gold. Oh my god. Imagine if he spent his gold, he could actually build an army and actually just kill Husky right now. And Husky behind this is running out of steam a little bit. His gold is mining out. Needs to relocate those gold miners. He has his own mangonel on the way, still under construction. Man at arm is going down. Yeah. Oh, he finished the mangonel as well. So is he gonna lose it? No. He's going to pull it back to safety. Alright, so yeah, it's very action-packed game this round. Opposite is trying his best to defend the middle, the center of the map. It's kind of important to defend his berry bush over here, and also he is kind of close to the center. This is not a big map. One of the mangonel fell, so HRE is pushing back. What a back and forth game! Wow, that's a lot of spearmen harassing the farm. HRE is forced to pull his workers from the farm. Yep, Husky still has all those workers. How many is that? That's 11 workers. That's not mining the gold. It's been like at least a minute or so. Definitely need to manage the economy a little bit better. I'm out here defending. To be honest, he could just focus down those mangonels with his spearmen. Sacrifice those spearmen. HRE is pushing back. HRE has crossed the border of two nations. It's killing workers. That's the dead body of the workers. We lost, I don't know how many, 5, 6, 7. Seems like a lot. And I don't see many units from Husky at this moment. He's still producing more and more spearmen. There are a lot of skirmishes happening all around the map. There are some small troops over here, 2 Sprangles here as a countermeasure to the mass mangonel play from HRE, but Husky kind of forgot that they're here. There's a ram here that's almost broken. But yeah, HRE has so many mangonels. It is really difficult at this point to defend this amount of mangonels. I have to see. This is 4 mangonels here and 5 here. He has at least 9 mangonels. That's crazy. That's proof how rich HRE is, especially with all those relics and the secret sites. He's so rich. He's not even spending his gold. That's the scary part. It's a weird part. He's not even spending his gold, and he has so many high-value units. And where is his market? Dude, you need to build a market, man. Where? Now he's building market. He finally realized, 30 minutes into the game, he needs a market to spend 10,000 gold. Wow. That is just too many manga now, in my opinion. I think it's going to be GG this time. I think. There's no way obviously can come back from this, right? Like, I was wrong before. I thought HRE would win after the first push, but obviously came back. We'll see this time. Springo is gonna shoot at those manga now, but there are so many manga now. If HRE react, just react to it. Just pull your units forward. You could kill the Springles and deny that. Definitely keep your mangonels alive, and the Springle coming in again. They're like bees. They sting you and they just fly away. That's what they do. And they have long range as well. Crazy long range. So 2 mangonels down. HRE, yeah, you gotta move. HRE, you gotta pay attention to your main army. It's a huge deal here. He's aging up to Imperial as well. So HRE is definitely much ahead in this game right now. Those Springles are gonna go down. Yeah. And I think the players typed something. Maybe they're discussing the balance of the game. Ooh. Spearman trying to take down the Magnus, but yeah. I don't think it's gonna be enough though. It's just too much HRE. Oh, you see another wave of Crossbowman. Where did they come from? Crossbowman actually saved the Abbasid in the first aggression, first invasion, and now he's got a lot of Crossbowmen again. That's a good choice, but facing the Magnus, Crossbowman alone is not gonna be enough. Is HRE gonna slowly just kill Abbasid here? Now Abbasid doesn't have any force to counter attack or harass or raid or anything. Can't do anything to put pressure on his opponents. Can only hope that his opponent mess up and lose Magnel, and then he can push with crossbow. Springles are shooting at those Magnus. Protect the Springle. Protect the Springle. Don't lose the Springle. Yes, good job. Nice. Yes, sniped down all the Magnus. That's good. The Magnus are idling here. Oh no. HRE is messing up his micro. This Magnus is gonna die after another shot. Both are very low on HP. Protect Springle. Pull back Springle. He can still survive. This looks really dire. It's nice to have a lot of crossbowmen though. HRE is just running inside the ranks of the crossbowmen, getting really up close, so that the crossbowmen will have a very difficult time to run away from them. And yeah, they do terrible amount of damage if they can catch up with the crossbowmen. Obviously, the crossbowmen also do a lot of damage to them. Husky is pulling villagers to kill the ram. It's a desperate measure here. Has to survive, has to sacrifice whatever he has to see the victory of the nation. What is that? Bombard! Oh my god, a bombard is at his front door now, knocking at the House of Wisdom. Oh, this is going to be the end, I think. Even though men at arms are largely diminished, but I think the HRE player can just replenish very quickly. HRE player definitely needs to build more production. Yeah, he doesn't have enough production. This is not enough. He needs like 10 barracks. That's what he needs. 10 barracks right now. He's not under pressure. He can afford it. He can buy the wood. He has 10,000 gold. Come on. Villagers are gonna come back here to kill the siege. Bombard may just go down. Crossbowmen are cleaning this up. Oh, no. Husky sense that there's not much to come back for. It's basically the end. And the GG is called. That was game and match. 2-0 for issa Snake. Very well played. First with the French and then with the HRE. Actually, the defense by Husky was really epic. I thought Husky was making a epic comeback, but unfortunately HRE is just too rich, too strong. Well played. Very back and forth, very epic game. Good stuff. Okay, let me check the schedule. Next, we have We have Rental Beast versus Andrew, 7 p.m., which is now. They should have started. There's a lot of chat. I can try to catch up